the game plan here for Thunder Talk, and it will be Rookie actually piloting the Annie in the mid lane now.
Yeah, bringing the Annie into mid I actually really like as well, because when you're going up against something like the Tristana, the kill pressure is insane, but the extra shielding and honestly just a straight up
finds play on the top side, looking for it late.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to see a flash in. They're going to try and get the all-out back. And this is Hoya going down. First blood to Ching Tian. That's a really nice gank there from Tian, recognizing
that's how you break these positions. Hoya in prime position. I don't actually know.
They saw
him briefly there.
Yeah, they just spotted him there, so they know he's going to be there. Rookie trying to play bouncers. They go in for the engage. There's going to be the Rift Herald secured as Ching Tian now trying to run away with the all-out, but he jumps straight into Huan Feng, who jumps back in with the Gale Force, and that secures a kill, but it's been top laner for top laner. No one's picked up the Rift Herald just yet. Finally, it goes down to Tien. As we can now see, Giant Jackie Love gets jumped on here as UCal gets the reset. They're going to have to try and flash on top of him. Finally gets taken down, but it took everybody's flash to make sure it happened.
Which have gone the way of top esports as much as it can now. Rookie dodges out Cocoon.
Oh, he goes golden, but already Beishuan goes up, has to make sure he goes golden to make sure he does not die. But unfortunately for Rookie, he shall be losing. But top esports are looking for a bit of a collapse. Beishuan not exactly the healthiest, neither is UCal. There's going to be explosive oh my god, the damage!
Oh no.
Tien! Oh, they almost got away with it, but Dishin not. They're going to go back towards that Baron again. It takes it so quickly. Flash in. They're not going to be able to get on top though, but they will catch out Hoya as he tries to go back in. Ching Tian can't kill him. Ching Tian can't get it done, and Hoya does exactly what he needs to do. Now you can see Mark just going down. It's a double kill as Tien tries to make this one work. It's a triple as the hop, skips, and a jump come in. TT, they hold their nerve, and TT will take game one.
Yeah, they're going through the top side to end the game, and even though the engage from Rookie looked pretty solid, at the very least to try and lock down Hoya, who's been a menace to the side of top esports, and sure, he does die. No one was touching the Aphelios or the Tristana, and UCal and Huang Feng rampage through the front line of top esports, and no one can stand up to that much DPS right now. And TT, it will take game number one. It was calm, it was collected, and I think from minute one, just had a very strong understanding that top esports couldn't really match the early game playmaking potential. Can definitely take your time in that matchup, kind of just step back, let Olaf take control of the lane. The issue is whether he starts to have impact on the jungle as he maybe starts to look for roams and things like that. Contrast. Ooh.
Hook. Equaled out there by the pulverizers. They're going to get a little bit more damage down on the Tien. There's a flash in, there's the Tibbers, and there's first blood, but now Tien has nowhere to go, and he's going to be confirmed there once that bomb blows up. Tick, tick, boom. There's the free that's coming in now as Mark has to flash away, throws in another dredge line as Rookie still putting in damage. Beishuan, no flash, no repel. Naber is very angry.
Yeah, actually get collapsed on Tien. In trouble maybe as well.
They're going to look for a little bit of a move here on the Beishuan as Hoya's already there. There's the Cyclone coming down. Tien doesn't have flash. He's going to be going down. It's a support for a jungle trade, and in all sense of the words, you take that. I will say, though, you have got Ching Tian coming down here off of a reset there with the cap movement. They're going to see Hoya now getting a lot of damage. Can he go down? Not quite. The shield and a dash. They're looking to see if anything else is Ching Tian. Maybe gonna go try and burst it. He can 1v2 this very easily. He is waiting for his Ragnarok. Gonna see Beishuan go golden. He's got more reset. They flash, and finally UCal picks it up. Oh, that could have been a 3v.
It doesn't really matter, you know, but what does matter is the fact this dragon did get absolutely one shot. Now there's a fight ensuing on the back end.
Oh, that's a 3-man knockback, and they're gonna try and make the jump on the 80 carries. They finally go in, and Rookie goes back over. Double kill coming in here for the Zeri as Jackie Love finally gets to be a participant in these fights. Hoya does eventually have a little bit of a moment. Should be able to dash over the wall as well, but you know when you're hitting the support who's not, it's still a tank, but not the tankiest. And you're not doing any real damage there. Yao. Didn't even get time to pop his Unbreakable to become tankier. As we can see, Hoya trying his very best here, but a flash in with the Tibbers. UCal has nowhere to go. Huan Feng's left standing, and TT absolutely routed. This is what top esports wanted in game number one. This is what they couldn't get, and they do strike back in this series. They will go to 1-1, and they are still looking to get themselves up to 9 wins.
Need it. They need it desperately. Top esports. Like Akali. Thing is, Akali can't really necessarily punish it super hard 1v1 until the level 6 mark, and that's usually when Akali, you know, gains access to lethal in most matchups anyway. So Rookie's just throwing this pick down and saying, all right, I'm gonna, yeah, really nice. Finds the angle. That flash out, great job, but team fight brewing in the Dragon here.
Yeah, but Huanfeng is there. Moonlight Vigil does not land, but then they can jump onto Mark, and Mark's going to get taken down first. Blood goes over to Huanfeng. Jackie Love still
Stop it from advancing.
Ellie will not get to do her favorite thing, as we do see a Cyclone coming out. Flash burnt there by Yao Yao to make sure he does not get caught. The Solar Flare comes out, as we got a little bit of a cause coming out in the mid lane. There's the ultimate coming out. Doesn't really have the impact you want it to, as Tien flashes. So Yukal in the midst of everything, but here we go! Slicing Maelstrom does catch onto a few, but they haven't been able to finish off these kills just yet. Rookie doing so much, but he can't go in on top of that. He knows it's a suicide trip if he ends up going in.
Flash and ult. You really want to toy with that idea? Surely not.
Oh, they're looking for a flank though with Beishuan. He's over the side. He's going to find Jackie Love, who flashes away, tries to flash and dash.
Oh.
There's Hoya with so much damage. The sky may fall and Rookie may put out damage, but it means nothing. Chicken Little has nothing to do with this game. And top Esports
to Rookie. He's running out of mana in this particular instance. Baron's being started. Turn.
They're looking for the fight though, looking for the turn. Hoya can't get in on top of that one there. They're looking for the fight. And they've jumped onto him one more time, and Jackie Love is dead. Just as soon as he comes back, he falls down. Just go down. There's going to be the shuriken flip, and 3 more kills over to TT. It's kind of set in stone, you know. Viper went off to, back to his home region to see if he could maybe make something work there, and we're going to see a full engage now happening. The Solar Flare has nowhere to go. He's going to have to flash. They do get the lightning. Cry does fall to get a nice little knockback. But Hoya tries to find something, but he gets knocked immediately. Qingtian was massive in that fight. Now Rookie sealing it over something. Huanfeng though! He's looking for more. 1 goes golden. Maybe one more fight.
Rookie's one
more
shot,
bit of cooldown. 2, 3, looking for 4. Gonna be able to secure it. Not gonna be the quadra, but TT's Huanfeng and Hoya on the back end of this to see if he can maybe catch them out on the ramp. They're burning them towards it. They're looking for them, and Jackie Love is dead. The sky falls, but nobody else shall die. And TT found themselves a perfect move to make sure they caught everyone from top Esports unaware. They get themselves 3 kills. Qingtian is going to be able to run away. Never mind, he dies on the offside of the screen, but now it's Rookie against the world, 2-0-3. And Nexus turret already went down, and you can see now they don't need the Elder. They can just end the game.
Yep, they can. 5 versus 1. It was like the story of the game, to be honest with you, Rookie. Only 1 left standing. Can do his best to try and clear away some of these waves. The Baron falls off, so Minion's a little bit easier to kill. He might find Hoya. He may not. Just going to die. Top Esports, they'll continue their series loss streak. And TT will...
It's not quite multiplicative. So if you hit them with the first, it goes to 12%. But if you hit them with the second one, it's success.
But in
24%. Yeah.
But in overheat, are the ones that make the upsets happen. But also...
versus RNG last split.
Yeah. Also, I just don't think it's going to happen. But maybe I'm the fool. No? Maybe I am. Hello.
Oh, Ignite. It's going to be a solo bolo. It is going to be a solo bolo. Tarzan wasn't there in time.
Stuff like that, so...
you get as good as you can. As we do see the Moonlight Vigil coming out, that's going to be Sword Art taking a fair bit of damage. As Eddie and Sword Art might be a little bit of lightning. And Hong is tanking the turret. He's going to be forced to flash away. They will get the kill. And Sword Art, the only one who didn't burn his flash in the last thing. Actually, neither of the supports losing their flash.
They'll get 1 shot. Snap engage has been so quick from AL. And I think on top of an equalizer, it'll be even faster.
ZDZ needs to back away. He goes back to the equalizer. Hong gets in a little bit hesitate to be ZDZ in a lot of trouble there, but Tarzan is not able to finish off the damage. Thresh goes down, but you can see there with the Veigar just kind of pushing forward. Double kill coming in here for Scout. 3-0-0. And that could be Dragon here now for LNG.
4 versus 5. We praised how AL have been really good on the snap engages, but Betty wasn't at this affair. He just wasn't at the party. LNG, pull the triggers. They know they can find ZDZ. Xiaohao, like you say now. Back side, Cage is in the zone. Is it enough time?
I don't know. go. They're going to look to try and burst it out now. They can see it go down. It's spiked too early because it ends up resetting. Tarzan wanted to go for the fight, and the dragon ends up getting neither. Now we're going to see the cleanse being used straight away. Xiaohao gets his decoy over the side. Betty trying to just kite this one out, and will do so as a rumble. On your TNC going forward does not land anything, but there's a good hook there on the sword art. It's not really the target you want. They're going to jump up on the Betty, who flashes away, and they do get this area on the back end. The Baron, the secret sixth man of LNG, does for the moment. The charm does land, and the equalizer come out on the scout. Loses about 2/3 of his HP, but that's two big ultimates no longer available for AL. Dragon resets, that's big for LNG. You can see Sword Art really wants this fight, and they're going to find it now immediately. Flash into the quickness, as All Out is not going to do anything. LP will die, he flashes in vain, and LNG will lose the soul, and it looks like... Nope.
Hung teleportation device in. Give it the line. Get it.
Oh my god.
Give it.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
Oh,
I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. It was almost there. The Baron actually stopped Spin Z from getting his resets off. And now he might be in a hell of a lot of trouble. Never mind. He's taken a weird and wonderful journey. But he's now got himself one dead. Maybe even two. This could be devastating for AL. But look at Betty. He's still putting out the damage. He's against two carries.
Plays low. They'll be alright, but in that mind, LNG go forward now.
They go in. Pinzino stops everyone from moving in on top of the AD carries, but there we go. We can see that Cassante finds his mark. They've traded his support for a mid laner and an AD carry. As you can see now, it's all on LP, but he hasn't got his mythic. He's just not got the damage right now. This two-item build just ain't it. And he's going to be forced all the way back. You can see him flashing away.
But beelining down here. Oh, he's actually... gonna be here in time, but I think he's gonna be zoned away.
Equalizer, yep, he needs to try and go for something. They know it's game over if he doesn't get this dragon, or at least the fight afterwards. There's one, so there's not gonna be one. LP doing some real big work right now. Red, white, let's fight, and you don't want nothing of this.
Wave clear. And you expect anyone's legend should be able to end this one out. Tarzan will see what they can do, but this should just be signature at the bottom. There's no small print, it's just a game one victory. And with no pressure, no playoffs, it's no problem. And anyone's legend will secure the first game here in this series.
Means LNG will not be able to equal out JDG for the moment. Haven't lost the series just...
Is this red buff going to get stolen? Or is Xiaohao just going to die?
Xiaohao might die because he's got nowhere to go and he's got first blood on his head. So there's going to be trying to delay anything from happening, but Pinzy's going to TP back with not ideal amount of HP. And LNG will say thank you very much. We get the Dragon Soul point and we get ourselves a kill.
Yeah, bit of a weird one. Zika wants it.
Oh, he really wants it. ZDT gets exhaust from his support to try and help him out. The W, the bailout. You ain't going to be bailed out from nothing right now. There's going to be the kill confirmed. As you can see, Sword Art wants the wall. He wants to try and make it happen, but Zika is going 1v3.
Oh,
Zika has died, and Zika's out. No way does he able to get that happen right there. And in the blink of an eye, 4 kills over to LNG. Dragon Soul.
Speaking of more fights.
Yeah, we got more fights. The feathers are getting laid down on the floor. The bailout don't gonna do nothing for you. ZDZ trying to see if he can land on the Hung or LP, but he's being kited out. He's being taken out. 9-1 in kills, 5,000 gold lead. Dragon Soul point on the horizon. I don't blame them at all. Flash for flash, but ZDZ now has nowhere to go. Feathers fly. A fair bit of healing as he does end up being taken down at the end of it all. Yeah, quite a few hundred years. That's a very good hostile takeover. Double kill comes in now for LP. You look for a little bit more. Triple kill for him. 4 kills to the good in this. LNG want this to be 25 minutes and nothing more. And they are going to push into this base. Pinzy will have a little bit of damage. Maybe they go for the Baron, but honestly, they could just end the game out.
Yeah, minion wave. Pinzy's not going to be able to end the game past champions. We will go to a game 3. I guess you had that on your bingo card.
I did. Getting on. I'm almost got a full house, man. Like,
yeah, true. I mean, look, much more disciplined. Look, what we come to expect from LNG, and that's what I usually have to say positively about them. They definitely did it this game, dispatching anyone's legend. A little bit of honor restored.
Gala, I'm not quite sure.
So that's going to be the call here for anyone's legend. Kai'Sa just diving in with the Wukong alongside the Ahri and the Rumble. I don't hate it, but I feel like the laning phase could be a little bit difficult, especially when you could have gone towards something like the Varus.
I just want to call out something very quickly. I caster cursed it by trying to make it a personal question. They were setting it up, and then you caster cursed it by talking about action. So, thinking of action, we're going to see ZDZ. Whoa! I got a little bit of lag there. I'm not quite sure what happened there. That looks very strange, but it ends up being a kill up on that top side. Regardless, bot lane does end up seeing a couple of summoners where the cleanse was coming from, but not where it was coming from. What it was going to be kind of useful for after the ultimate had already been used. Tidal wave comes out. There's going to be the Galio joining in. Not going to hit anybody just yet. Xiaohao goes down. They're going to catch out the Ahri as well. TP immediately used there. Friend! Then I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're going to have to come back into live and do have Xiaohao using the Cyclone. They will get the Dragon though in favor of LNG. They'll lose their jungler, but they'll get themselves away. But yeah, I'm not
both teams. There's no Cyclone available, so this play will be quite forced without the addition of CC.
Xiaohao is almost dead. Never mind, he is dead. The tidal wave giving LP a little bit of extra movement speed. Oh, no. He's not going to be able to trade it back. Betty will survive as well, but oh my days, that was a hell of a lot of damage going on to Xiaohao. As you can see, Tarzan looks like he could maybe
the damage being done. AL being pulled around the map, and they could get engaged on here.
They are getting engaged at bottom, but the Tarzan's a little bit by himself. He tries to win. He hasn't died just yet as they take out the Rumble and the Ahri. Two-man taunt. Sword Art has nowhere to go as he gets taken out by the Camille. Nami picks herself up one as well, and this game is looking clean. Not even going to be able to get the charge down. They're not even, they're ignoring it. They're ignoring Shelly, and they want kills, they want damage, and they want stacks in that Medjai's for Scout. 1 kill, 2 kills, maybe even more. And that is everything. Shelly still got her thing, because LNG only had 1 track bind.
Despite it, Morris is not going to die. Anyway, LNG needs to get in here to get the soul, and they're not being denied access. Is the engage.
They're going for the engage. Tarzan goes in. Tarzan does not get the steal, so he will not get the soul, but they are going to get a hell of a lot of kills. The solution. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kills for LNG. Do not get the dragon, but AL are going to lose the entire game, you would imagine. Look at the damage. A 3-item Lucian. The West,
they're running on empty. The cost still going. Will's still there. The momentum's in. But so is Zika.
Yeah, and Scout, they look to try and make this the end play. They are still tanking the turret right now, but here comes the Lucian. And 25 stacks on that Medjai's means that Scout is doing just as much damage. You can see just no real response. They lose 2. The game won. This game is over. It definitely does not feel good. A lot of question marks brought up now for this team coming into the next year, or next split, I should say. They're looking towards summer as Betty is dead. Zika gets that one. Great tidal wave. Lands on the 3. Xiaohao will fall down afterwards. Good Zhonya's from Zika, but Galio ultimate just to make sure everyone has enough magic resistance against this heavy magic damage team. And that is going to be LNG back up into double wins, double-digit wins, getting themselves up to 10-3.
Good stuff.